Espresso. Hey guys, George Gill here from Gill Media. Thanks for joining me. I'm going to do a little bit of a riff today on website design. And the reason why I'm going to do that is over the next week or 2 weeks, we're going to start to take you through how to set up and design a website and get it live on the net for your business. But this also applies to if you have a current website and you've been thinking about changing your website. And I have a great story. We had a meeting with a client about a week ago. Great meeting, really great couple. They own a promotional items business, promoscanada.ca, www.promoscanada.ca, I think it is. We'll post it here on the screen. So there's a shout out for them. Great couple, great business they got going, and they're doing really well online. And we manage their SEO. We're looking at managing their paid promotion as well. But they are looking at changing their website. And we had a long conversation, and it really got me thinking that I want to share with you some really important information if you have a current website before we go into the next few weeks of demonstrating how to build a new website, how to design it, and what have you. I want to share with you what you should be considering before you do that design. So in this meeting, the very first thing we did is took a look at their analytics, and you really need to have analytics on your website. And if you don't, we're going to be doing a video on that coming up pretty soon that will detail how to set it up, how to get it rolling. But it is crucial. If you don't have analytics on your website, you really can't decide what changes to make, because that's really the information that tells you what's working, what's not working, and it's critical. So in taking a look at their analytics, well, first of all, why do you want to change your website? And I understand why they want to change their website. They want to give it a fresh look. They want to update it. They want to give it a new zest. There's a lot of flexibility that's not in their current site with their current foundation that they want to engage in and be able to have that flexibility so they can make more rapid changes on the go. So all good reasons, except one. And that is they don't like their site anymore. They're just not happy with it. They need that facelift. So I want to really put this down to common sense, because that's the way I believe personally that the web works. A lot of it has to do with common sense, and what makes sense in the real world is often how how the web works and how we optimize on the web. So for example, well, that's a tangent. I'm not even going to go there. Okay, so let's talk about this. Their website needs a facelift. They have an ugly website. So question one, what's the purpose of your website? Okay, if you don't know the purpose of your website, then why bother with it? Why invest money? Why invest time and resources? If your purpose is to drive sales, as theirs is, if it's to drive leads, as ours are, if it's branding, for a lot of businesses, it's just about branding. Is it to support your customers, provide added customer service? If it's any of those or any combination of those, the question needs to be, is it doing its job? If I hire a salesperson and they're the hottest salesperson around, they're hot, but they can't sell anything. They can't sell water to a person who's starving with no water, then it doesn't matter how good they look. It doesn't matter how nice they are. If they can't sell, that's their job, and I don't need them. However, if I hire maybe an unattractive salesperson, guy or girl, and they rock, right? They're doing their job. That's what matters. Well, a website, the exact same thing. If the job of our website is leads and it's driving leads, I don't care how ugly it is. There's probably other areas of my online presence that need my focus more than my website. Okay, now I'm kind of shooting myself in the foot here, because I mean, something that Gill Media does is website design, but I'd rather talk you out of website design than talk you into it at any given day. And that's just the truth of the matter. There's a greater chance that there's other areas that need more of your attention than your website design. And don't just do it because it's ugly. Okay, so that's the first thing. The second thing is if it's doing its job, how is it doing? Right? What's its conversion rate? What's its bounce rate of the site? And we're going to go into all these topics in the analytics. But you need to know this data. Listen, if I had a store, a bricks and mortar store, and every time a customer walked in, their eyes opened to the size of saucer pans, and they turn and bolted out, I'd probably need to do something with the appearance of my store or something that they're seeing when they walk in. Well, if that's the case with my website, then yeah, absolutely, I got to do something with my website. That is not the case with this client. Their website was working very, very well. However, when we used analytics and we started to dive into exactly what was going on with their SEO, what was going on with their social media, what was going on with their paid marketing initiatives, we found some weaker areas that could have more attention. Now, that's not to say that they shouldn't have a website redone, because in their situation they are looking for more flexibility, and I do like that as a reason. More flexibility is a good reason if they're going to follow through with that, but it should not be high on the totem pole. Okay, so I hope that I came across clear. I hope I got the point out. Before you do a website redesign, sorry, really think long and hard. What's the goal of my site, and is it achieving my goal? If it is, then look at the analytics and determine if it's achieving it at an acceptable rate. And still, before you go forward, measure everything else you're doing and see if something else needs your attention more. Because we can only do so many things at one time. There's only so much budget. There's only so much time in a day. Put your focus, 80-20 rule, focus your attention where it needs it most. Okay, not just because of some other reason to do the other. Okay, so that's a great lead into the upcoming programs that we're going to be putting together on website design. If website design is something that you're looking at doing and considering, we're going to be exploring all aspects of it, not just the design component, but also things you need to consider when doing a website design or a redesign. And we're going to be putting that together in some posts and some videos that are coming up. All right, so have a great day. Keep your SEO rocking. I'm George Gill from Gill Media, and we'll see you again real soon.